hold up. It's that boy G-Planz. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall, some say he's a man.
So I want to say this, you rapping now.
Yes, sir.
When did you first start rapping? Or when did you start to take it serious? Were you in jail then?
No, I've been rapping since I was like probably about 13 years old, man. And anybody know me from Leesville know that I'm rapping for a long time, you know. I was kind of influenced heavily by the Houston culture they had out back in the days. Fat Pat and Lil Kiki, Big Mo, all them boys like that. You couldn't tell me I wasn't part of the Screwed Up Clique. You know?
Yeah, during that time?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to be, like one of them. So I'm in high school. I used to get this rap. My dad, he was a musician. He played the piano and we played the organ, and you know, so I think it ran in our bones like that, in our genes. So I started rapping back then. I had CDs and tapes before I left. I was doing shows with Paul Wall, doing with some boys out here in Texas, DSR, Hollywood Baby. They was promoting, they was being the promoters, him and Jabberjaw. So we was traveling, doing shows and stuff. But I still had my foot all the way into the streets. So, you know, I felt like I was a star already. So I wasn't really worried about a record deal because the money I had, I felt like I was a star already. I felt like I was one of them guys. But really, it was just the devil, you know, messing with my mind, had me think I had everything going. But I was really crashing, man. But
yeah, and my first record I said a couple years ago, I put that on my skin. That was one of the big records started to pop in the city for you, in the area for you. And now it seems like you're really doing what you love to do. Now, as far as you getting where you want to go, I know you still got to do work, but like how is like I'm clean. I'm not in the streets anymore. I'm focusing on music and my family. How's all that going for you?
Man, it's going so well because I never imagined that doing the right thing totally, like without no shortcuts, will be faster than doing the wrong thing. So now, in my mind now that I live both sides of the fence, I'm weighing it out like, man, I only been home 5 years, and I'd accomplished more stuff than I did my whole life when I was home before. When I was in the streets, I'm like, I've been blessed to go out the country. You know, before I went to Houston, that was as far as I go, Houston, Atlanta. I'd have been to Puerto Rico, I'd have been to, Bahamas, I'd have been to everywhere all around the world to so many different countries, and I'm like, man, it's just a blessing, totally a blessing, man. I just gotta thank God. I can't keep saying that for real.
All right, so you only speak Kinglish. Let's talk about Kinglish, man. How did Kinglish come about? What does it stand for, and who is involved with your brand?
Man, kings speak Kinglish, man, and queens speak Queenlish. You know, back in 2013, man. Before that, 2012. Like he's talking about the record On My Skin, we had a real big record, man. We went down to Atlanta, messed with some people on a video shoot, and we had made a big investment, man, probably about $15,000 on the whole campaign that we was gonna do. But we took a major loss. We took a loss. It didn't go how we planned it. There was a lot of janky stuff going on. The video didn't come out how we wanted, so it was like, man, all this money we'd invested that we didn't grind it for since I came home, we didn't put in it. Didn't get nothing out of it. Nothing but a song. Not the song that we wanted, but you know. So I was like, we all took a break for about 3 months. We was thinking like, man, what's gonna happen, man? That's a major loss. Especially when we're not selling drugs. We ain't got the dope boy money no more. We ain't got no investor coming in and just throwing up money and just like that. So it's all hard earned money. So we had to think of something. I was just thinking, I was like, man, I always, you know, everybody call me king, you know, I call me king in the feds because at any level, anything I do, I'm going to be on that level of the king status. No matter what I do, I'm going to be on the high level where I'm playing basketball. We flipping back in the days, we flipping. It don't matter what we do, I'm going to try to be one of the best I can be. So I was messing with one of my homeboys. I told him, man, you know, I speak Kinglish. And then I got another homeboy who been behind the scenes in Houston. He helped start, he used to work for Yahoo. And he helped brand a few people like Houston Texans. I ain't going to list the people that he did, but I don't like call his name. He don't like to be on the camera though like that.
So we're going to leave it at that.
He was like, man, you thought about a line, man? I might be able to help you market that Kinglish. So we shot at it, bought about 30 shirts, and just gave them away to popular people, people that I hung with. The next thing you know, people start like requesting it. Kinglish, Queenlish, man. So then next thing you know it, right now it's like one of the top brands that came out since 2013. Any celebrity, anybody get it, that's like their go-to shirt. Anytime you go out, you just want to kill the scene, you put that Kinglish on. And I got a whole big organization, man, that's with me. You know, my wife, she the brand manager, she runs everything. I got a business partner, he helps with the business part. I got, you know, my brother, my sister, I got so many people. It's all family and friends, my cousin, everybody that comes together, man. And it's a bunch of kings and queens from all over the world that speak Kinglish and Queenlish. We got people in North Carolina, we got people in Atlanta, we got people all over that speak the language, man. And we all going for the same prize. We all got the same goals. So one win, we all win. And that's the first thing I can say about the team I'm involved with. This is the first time I've ever been a part of anything. There's no animosity, no drama, no jealousy, nobody competing with each other. Everybody on the same team. So really, we got like a dream team, and I just thank God for that, because it's like, without that, I could never be doing the stuff I'm doing out here right now. Because if your dream can be achieved by you by yourself, it's not big enough.
You're right. You're right.
It's not big enough. And that's real Kinglish. That's coming from me. That's Kinglish right there.
So I want to say this: is it? I'm working on the Kinglish and the music. I'm branding myself with both, or I take this more serious than that.
It didn't got to play. It didn't got to a point where the Kinglish is a part of me every day.
Yeah.
So when I do my music, I'm automatic. When I rap Kinglish. Everything I speak is Kinglish anyway. So really, the brand, it sells itself, and that's another level. I have to work. I feel like I have to work harder inside the music because there's so many people putting out hot music, so many people doing so much stuff. I have to work. I put in more work with the music because the brand, it does it. All the brand has to be is there. If they see the brand, is there. You put it on the shelf, or you send it to somebody or whatever. You got it, they gonna buy it, because fashion kind of rules the world. If you look at the world how it is right now, people care about what they wearing more than what they listen to.
You're right. You're right. You're right about that.
It don't matter what they listen to. They want to hop out and be like clean. You know what I'm saying? So the brand is doing its thing. You know, the brand is doing thing. The music is a little harder to punch because at the age I'm doing it in is a different level. Because what saves me is I've been gone for 10 years.
So you trying to get back to society, readjust and learn.
I'm back now, but it took me a couple of years. I had to get back and be like, okay, I can't be stuck in back in the days how it used to be. It's all about now. What the people like now. So when I make a record now, I make a record thinking about what is it gonna do when the people hear it. What the people gonna do. So I put myself as a fan. When I make music now, I don't make it in my feelings. Like when I first came home, it's all about me. I want them to hear my story, Now, okay, you can hear my story, but also know I'm still gonna put it so you can feel it, so you can feel it too. So it's like me traveling around the world and talking to different people, it helped me out. Like being in prison, performing for people who never coming home, people from all types of walks of the world. I ain't never heard rap for nobody from New York or Chicago or somebody from anywhere, Minnesota. Back in the days, I'm rapping for nothing but hometown, Leesville people, Alexandria, all Louisiana people, so of course they know what I'm talking about. So to go on a level like that and rap in front of people from all over the world, it like this broadened my horizon. Like now, I can get on the track and I know what it's gonna do because it's bigger than me now. So that helped me out a lot too, man.